Have you ever stopped to wonder how smart hens are? I mean, they're pretty darn clever. But how smart are they exactly? Well, here are some mind-blowing facts about your feathered friends that will make you look at them in a whole new light. No. 1. They can recognize themselves in the mirror. In a study conducted by scientists at the University of Plymouth, England, domestic hens were found to be able to recognize themselves in the mirror. The researchers say that this level of self-awareness is comparable to that of a 2-year-old human child. To reach this conclusion, the scientists marked half of the birds with a dot on their foreheads and placed a mirror in front of them. At first, the chickens were confused by what they saw, but after a few days, they started to realize that the bird in the mirror was themselves and started to investigate the dot on their own heads. This is a sign of self-awareness because it shows that the chickens were able to understand that the bird in the mirror was not another chicken, but rather themselves. No. 2. They have excellent memories. Hens have excellent memories, which is why they are able to remember where they have seen food before and return to that spot again and again. In fact, a study published in the journal Animal Cognition found that hens are able to remember the location of up to 16 different food patches for up to 24 hours. The researchers were impressed by the bird's ability to remember where the food was located, especially since they were only tested in half of the food patches during the training phase. This suggests that the hens were able to use their spatial memory to fill in the gaps and remember where the other food patches were located, even though they had never been explicitly tested on those patches. No. 3. They can count. Hens can count, and they are even better at it than some primates. In a study published in the journal Animal Science, researchers taught a group of hens to peck at one of 3 colored buttons to receive a food reward. The birds quickly learned to associate the color of the button with the food reward, and they were even able to transfer this knowledge to new colors. The researchers concluded that the hens were able to count the number of pecks required to get the food reward, and they were able to do this even when the number of pecks required changed. This suggests that hens are capable of some pretty complex math skills. No. 4. They can recognize their owners. Just like dogs, hens are able to recognize their owners and become very attached to them. In fact, a study published in the journal Animal Behavior and Cognition found that hens are able to recognize their owners by sight and by the sound of their voice. The researchers also found that the hens preferred to spend time with their owners rather than with unfamiliar people, and they were more likely to seek out their owners when they were distressed. This suggests that hens are social animals who form strong bonds with their caregivers. No. 5. They are problem solvers. Hens are excellent problem solvers, and they are able to use their intelligence to escape from dangerous situations. For example, in one study published in the journal Animal Behavior, a group of hens was placed in a maze where they had to learn to navigate through a series of tunnels in order to obtain a food reward. The hens were able to learn the maze very quickly, and they were even able to transfer this knowledge to new mazes with different layouts. This suggests that hens are highly intelligent animals who are capable of solving complex problems. And no. 6. They are curious. Hens are naturally curious animals, and they love to explore their In fact, a study published in the journal Animal Behavior found that hens are more likely to explore new objects if they have been enriched with toys and other objects in their environment. The researchers believe that this is because the hens are more mentally stimulated and less bored when they are provided with enrichment items. So, there you have it! 6 amazing facts that prove that hens are much smarter than you think. I hope you enjoyed learning these fun facts about your feathered friends. If you did, please leave us a like and comment below with any other facts that we may have missed. And do you and Tay forget to subscribe so you can be the first to know when we publish new videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.